Yep, that's a lot of grass right there. Told you I was gonna be with this one. All right, it's just gonna be quick. So, what are we doing? We're doing another walk and talk, not by popular demand, because nobody really cares. And lately, I've been finding these to be kind of a pain in the ass to do. Sound of an airplane overhead, that's fine. Nobody cares. All right, so where do we start? Uh, don't know. Don't care. Hopefully, nobody watches this. Yeah, it's just an excuse. There's my shadow. All right. So today's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. Yesterday morning, it was me dabbing live with Pat Dixon, and Clearwater Chat was on. OJ. Cardiff is still MIA until next week sometime. It was a decent show. People watched it. It is what it is. You all saw it. All right, so I guess somebody's here. And some people hate Clearwater Chat, some people don't. He just kind of sits there, doesn't really do much. Good for him. Pat Dixon, he's a funny dude. He does his own thing, has his own history, backstory, and whatnot. Interesting guy if anybody care to find out. What else happened then? Yeah, then yeah, that was about it. So just gonna be real quick. It's gonna be real disappointing. OJ was gonna do a show this weekend. I guess he didn't find anything worth covering from a few months ago, so and I'll probably wait till next week, see what he's doing. That's how the man rolls. Is Cardiff dead in your fridge? I wish. I wish. Let's see what's over here. I'm not barefoot. I don't give a fuck. All right. What else? What else is on my mind to talk to work? Bother talking to you people about? There's a show in September 5th down by like kind of like in the southern South Valley of New York State. WATP is doing a show there Friday. I'm still on the fence of whether or not I want to go because I'm only going to do like a 90-minute show followed by like a bunch of other people I really don't care about. So it doesn't really make it worth the trip. You know what I'm saying? What else? I guess there's other stuff happening around, other shows. I don't really know. Don't really follow much. I've been following less and less as every week goes by. I pay attention less and less to what's going on in the dab. Uh, yeah, I have no idea. Don't really care. Hope everybody's dizzy watching this. That's great. So hopefully you're getting outside, doing stuff. Have fun, whatever. Don't matter for me. I don't know why should I give a fuck what anybody does? I don't. I have been looking for Green Man Stumbles. Haven't found them yet. There is a way for me to contact them, but they haven't replied yet. I don't know if they're able to or if they just don't know how. It's interesting though.
I don't know, man. You tell me.
I know they gotta still be somewheres out there. If you know, let me know. But we're still looking for them. Could always be another one. Like find somebody else to like take over that spot. No. Mm. How the fuck is there 15 people here? That's fucking stupid. No one else has anything better to do. God damn it. All right. Where was I? Rain Man Stumbles. Yeah, their channel got nuked basically because it comes to find out that some of their videos they were a little too verbally aggressive, and they're showing things on their screen that they shouldn't have been. So it was very easy for us to find. So I imagine YouTube and every other type of algorithm out there was able to discover it. Look at this, huh? Look at that fucking grass. You say you want to touch grass. That's all there is out here, folks. Fucking grass. All right. Uh, like even going on like other type of streaming platforms and searching for I guess their dead names or their government names, and because I actually had a business going by some this ministry kind of deal, and even that we couldn't find them. So I mean, it was fun while it lasted. I'm sure they're doing okay. I mean, those guys survived like a combined 50 years on the streets. I imagine they're still alive. What else? Joey C is supposedly running for president, even though he's being trolled by people setting up accounts and promotions for him. But it's just another thing. Give it like another 2 weeks and they'll be onto something new and different. What else? People still up in the air about whether or not Carmax and Fagilli or whatever his name or her name is, whether they knock boots. I don't care. I don't think they did. You know, when you hop on someone's show and the first thing you ask is, hey, we're doing this for 250 or I'm out. Usually that's a sign of whatever they're about to say next is a lie. I don't know. What do I know? I don't give a shit. Also just found out like an hour or two ago that she sent a copyright strike to BYB podcast. Let's say that never goes over well. Usually that leads to other things, and well, it's not going to go. I don't think it's going to go good for her in the end, probably. But tune in, find out. There was an MLC show last night. Didn't watch, didn't care. Chad was on with his stupid helmet. They pretty much just bickered and battered for view, I imagine. And then their show probably ended. And that was about it. OJ was going to do a show today. Like I said, when I started this, he couldn't find anything to talk about or that he wanted to do. Ray did stuff over the weekend. I imagine whatever he did probably involved having sex with a female. So, all right, that's stuff for Ray. What else? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. That's the only thing I can fucking think of. Oh, what? Now we're down to 2. All right, finally. That's what I'm talking about. All right, what else? Nothing. Everything's kind of boring. It's the same old, same old. assume if you're watching this, you're probably not a wrestling fan. Well, lately I started watching it again, and used to always do watch it when I was younger. It was great. I thought there was a big show at MetLife Stadium yesterday, probably today too. Their big SummerSlam event. I thought it was fun. I watched night one last night. I predicted the end a few weeks ago. I'm not going to get into full details, but basically I knew that the Seth injury that he wasn't really injured, that he'll come back, cash in, win the title, blah, 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 bullshit. That happened. I was right. I was happy. Tonight, I think Mr. Cena still retains his title. Probably some tomfoolery going on, I'm sure. And, there's always a swerve. Just when you think you know what's going to happen, something pops up. And everyone gets all excited and all happy. Like, oh my God, I didn't know that was going to happen. Yeah, no shit. And so I'll probably be watching that later tonight. After I'm done touching grass. What else? Yeah, that's about it. Haven't been doing the video game stuff lately. Working on things. It's summertime. It's hard to find time to just want to, play a fucking 30-year-old video game in summer. I mean, you run as well. You want to go outside, you want to touch grass, you don't want. That's more like a winter thing. What else? And that's about it. So it's just going to be a short one. Probably got until I'm back to the other end of this field here, and then I'll be done. Mark this one in the books. I can continue my day. Walking and talking. Blah, blah, blah. No, I can't see the chat because I am wearing sunglasses. It's sunny in the screen. Hopefully, the video quality shit. The audio sounds horrible. Whatever. Can't think of anything else to talk about that any of you would care. What else? I guess probably John called into MLC the other day and said he's a big CarMax fan. People were saying, "Oh, that's not him." It's, oh, yeah. Who fucking cares if it is or isn't? It doesn't matter. I think it was. You gotta remember, if you have a YouTube channel, every 90 days you have to run out some sort of content, or you'll lose your revenue or your monetization. So I can't remember the last time he did those little those dead streams where he would just go live with a blank screen in a chat. So expect one of those probably this month. And if anyone's wondering, he is living in New York at his mother's. He hasn't been in Florida for a few months now. You may ask, gee, JT, how do you know that? Well, let's just say it's true, okay? Give a fuck, right? To the two people listening, that's something that you can, there's only three of us. All right, how about that? What else? Chad's still doing shows, I guess. I don't know, because I don't follow him. I don't really care what he does. I do read like some of his tweet. There's a Discord that has this app function that every time Chad puts out a tweet on X, it this bot takes that tweet and populates it into this Discord. So even if he deletes it, it's still there to read, which is fun and interesting. So he, just imagine everything you put online, you delete it. Just know that it's probably somebody has it. I think that's just common sense by now in 2025 that anything on the internet's out there forever, no matter what you try to do. But yeah, that's about it. All right, that's a lot of grass. How many? How long is this shit? Please tell me it's been an hour. Oh, it's only been 13 minutes. God damn. That sucks, don't it? Yeah, it's kind of just an excuse. It's so fucking boring doing these streams. That's why I don't do them anymore. Because who gives a shit, really? I don't. I can understand if you do these things, the goal of being monetized to get paid, but is it really worth it? That's what you gotta stop and think. No, for me, it's not. I have more fun just doing other people, like doing a Tukey and Cardiff show, and not really giving a shit about my own. Because, life's too short, right? That's what I say. That's why I say you gotta get out there in the grass. You gotta touch it. What else? Nothing. Really hope OJ did something today. That way I wouldn't feel like I would have to do this. But so if you're out there, OJ, just pick like a random fucking show and just talk about it for now. Who gives a fuck? What else? That's about it. Yeah, this coming week, Cardiff will be back. Tukey, he's always around. You know that. You know where to find him. You know where to follow him. You don't need me to tell you that. All right. All right. Well, I'm bored as fuck. I don't know about you. Look at that. That's a shadow right there, Val. That is a shadow. Let's see if I can fucking see any of this. Blah, blah, blah. Touch grass later. Well, good. Everyone should. Why not? It's fun. Have fun. Knock yourself out. GT smoking grass would be better. Yeah, you know what? That's a funny thing. I actually have it in like 2 weeks. And believe it or not, I feel a lot better. I know it's odd, like, weed helps make everything better. No, not always. Well, not for me anyway. But down with dope, up with hope, or some shit like that. Who knows? But if you could get it, get it. Whatever. It's so fucking boring and fucking useless. What are we touching concrete? And that's the name of the fucking show, huh? What else? Let's see here. I keep fucking. All right. Are we down to 0 yet? No. God damn. I'm gonna walk this fucking room empty. I'll tell you that right now. There's 5 people here. I guarantee in 10 minutes they'll all be gone. That's how fucking entertaining this is going to be. Maybe we should go out and touch power lines. That'd be more interesting. What else? I can't think of anything to fucking talk about or that I want to talk about. Anyway, to ask yourself, then why do a stream? I don't know, because I started this like a few months ago. Thought, oh, this will be funny, because, Chad and Opie were all doing these stupid walk and talk things and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I could do that too. It's pretty fucking easy. Which it is. It's unironically fucking easy. Yet those guys still fuck it up. Look at that. Take a look at that fucking grass. Well, I thank everybody for joining, doing whatever. Hope you're out there having fun. Don't be like Chad. Don't be like Ray. I think we're done here, folks. But you know, you can never leave without doing. Yeah, that's great. You know, it's always best when you take advice from the chat, which is not good. All right. What can I tell you that you're probably not? How many people are left? Seven. God damn, dude. Oh, now there's two more. What can I tell you that you're not going to hear anywhere else? Tell you that. I can tell you that Carl is straight and isn't club-footed. That's pretty obvious. Told you John's living in New York now. I don't know if he's sold his place in Florida yet. Good question. I think people aren't asking is about his cats. You know, did he drive them from Florida to New York for the summer? Or did he just get rid of them? Well, because I don't think his mom wants two of those fucking things in her house. So if you can, start asking John about his cats. And another thing, what else you know? Ray sucks at comedy. Is a virgin. That's true. I don't know. I really don't know, man. I just want to give to my walk. I like listening to shit while I do this. You know, like catch up on like not like dabbleverse stuff, but like this other shit I'm into. And yeah, dabbleverse is really fun. I mean, you really got to pick your shows nowadays. I mean, I'm down to like I think 3 or 4 that I listen to. Don't really follow anything else. You don't have to. You know, if you follow WATP, NLO, to Cardiff, you'll hear all about everything else going on out there. So there's really no need to really follow like all these fucking shows and all these people, including myself. God, please don't. I mean, even I'm telling you that. This is nothing to see here. But yeah, man, go out there. Always remember this in mind is always more. You know, when it comes to like world economy and in life in general, you know, you could get to the same point in 10 words than you can write in a fucking 10 pages. You know, learn it. If you could do that, you'll be happier. You'll have more time to touch grass and to, you know, live. Just as we know the past few weeks, you know, we lost a lot of people out in the world. Ryan Sandberg, if you don't know if you're a old baseball fan or Cubs fan, but he played for Chicago Cubs for a long time. I think the guy's a Hall of Famer. He's a legend in Chicago. He died young. Well, what the hell is young anyway? I mean, is 71 young? I don't know. Yeah, we lost Ozzy. That was a big one. Probably because like 2 weeks ago, I remember watching that fucking concert thinking, oh, it's the last time I get to see Ozzy. No idea, knowing 2 weeks later the guy would be dead. That kind of hit hard. I think a lot of people. Because Ozzy was like, you know, he was the guy. If you were like me, if you're like born in the 80s and Ozzy was already in his prime, like growing up, by the time you hit like 13 or whatever, Ozzy was, you know, already legend status. So you kind of looked up to him as God, wouldn't it be great if like, I don't, you know what I mean? He was the guy you always looked up to, and then, but yeah, that one sucked. Yeah, I hope Sharon's doing all right. Because you know sometimes these things go when people have been together for that long, like the husband or the wife will pass away, and then like a week or even less than a week, the other spouse passes away too. I've seen that happen so many times. That it's I mean it's something to look into, you know, about just life and human connection and bonding and whatnot. Uh, what else? How many people? 4. All right. Damn. That's how you do it, people. That's how you knock them down. Because that's like the only thing I can see on my fucking screen. What else? That's an airplane. That's it. You see it? Is it gonna crash? You never know. If this thing blows up right now and I got it on film, I'll be fucking famous. Let me explain that to people. Blah blah blah. I can actually see in the shade. Alright, this is all fucking useless. Alright, if you're still watching, stop watching. Don't worry about the like or anything, it doesn't matter, honestly. But, alright, where's that end stream button? Alright, you ready? Alright, I'm gonna touch the fucking grass. I'm gonna get on with my day. So will you. Godspeed.